Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here in my time at Sandrock. How you people are doing? I hope you're doing well. So previous episode we had an adventure with Logan. We're gonna go see him tomorrow. Now we need to go to the Eufaula Outback. And apparently this portion of the map has not been discovered. Okay, let's call. And since it's a fast one, we can go real quick and discover it. That was a bad idea. Yep, sorry about that. That was not a good idea. To me that looks weird that I haven't discovered that. Because I did do that point. Okay. It's not like there is something there, but it's nice to have it. But yeah, I did put a bunch of stuff to be scrapped, and apparently most of the things did. Not everything, but a lot of them. So let's go back. It's a fast. So it's not gonna take us too long to get here. And remind you to subscribe and like. It helps. It helps a lot. Let's see what we can do here in the Eufaula Outback. Oh, everything is destroyed.
I had feared this, Trudy, but I don't know what's going on. For some reason, the roots aren't holding onto the soil. The algae isn't working very well.
The water usage per tree is also way higher than what we had predicted. We've already used as much as we can spare from the portion water. If we keep going like this, it's not sustainable. Ah, you're here too. Oh, this sandstorm. It hit us hard. We're kind of at our wits' end here. Luckily, Irrigation Tower is still intact. But everything else...
Trudy, I think we're at the limit of what we can do alone. I heard that there's a agricultural expert in Highwind, Professor Lua. Maybe we can ask him to come to Sandrock and work with us.
Good idea. We can't just give up. I'll send a telegram to Highwind.
He's pretty famous around Highwind, I hear. I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard of him.
Hey, I hear the builder's quite the celebrity in Highwind these days. Maybe a name drop in the invitation will up our chances of getting him to come? Well, I think there's nothing more we can do today. Let's clean up and head back. Builder, thanks for coming. I'll let you know if anything new comes up. We couldn't have predicted this.
Yep, that's a disaster. Quite literally a disaster in here. Yeah, this is what experiments are for. So let's return here back mentally, and also return ourselves. Let's go grab a couple of commissions so we can do anything in today. Like, yep, the map is clearing this portion, not so much that I can do anything also for this portion. So, yep, let's go back. Yeah, that takes a minute of the day, like, wow. If you want fast ways for the time to pass, that's a cool idea. That's good money actually. And that one, for that I don't have anything that I particularly want, but that is also easy money. Yep. You know, we like easy money, so Let's go to Belliers first. I'm gonna go give the rest. Easy money, like pretty much we had all the supplies. Cool. And probably I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. And we have some mushroom actually. Let's grab them for the seeds. Like I have some in my greenhouse, but we can make more of that stew, and we need it for the horse as well. So 2 birds, 1 stone, as they say. And I wanna see like how big this place will become. And I do wanna build a better house than what I have right now, but we don't have the capital, and I wanna see what the space will bring. Oh, yeah, that would, wow, that was a mistake for my part. Cool. We got back about 3,000 gold and another 1,000, so we're about 4,000 in. Cool. Let's go next day. And also give, Logan the medicine. Yeah, it's a bit cramped in here. Yep. Bunch of things completed.
Sandgrass grows year-round in arid environments. The soil here is far too porous. It cannot maintain enough moisture for anything.
Oh, Professor came.
This strain is better, but not by much. It's a wonder they're able to grow around here. Oh, howdy. I'm sorry. I was just passing by and noticed the sandgrass around here. And then I had this urge to study them. You work here, right? It's a rather harsh environment. So, can I ask you something? When you work, do you suffer from dehydration? Ah, but of course. With hard-working builders such as yourself, it is no surprise Sandrock has seen such fast development. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Lua. I'm a botanist. I just got here on the morning train, and I must say, this place is fascinating. I should have visited sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am looking for a brilliant botanist named Zeke.
Oh, that was Professor. Cool. From Jane? Okay. From Grace. Cool. Okay, from the Civil Cop, yep. And that was like an insane amount of item. Let's put all that stuff back and let's go talk to Logan. And also probably everything else quest we have to do, I guess. We're not gonna take any commissions right now, it's not that big of a deal. And something in the school, cool. So nice, we are going in the general direction. Let's go see Logan how it is. That poison was... who knows?
Hey, glad you could make it. And thanks for the medicine. How about joining me for a bite?
Sure.
I'm doing a lot better today. Andy brought me some food from the Blue Moon and applied some medicine. He was a little rough putting on my bandages. It tightened up a little too much. But hey, feeling better already. Worked like a charm. Wow, these meds from Fang really hit the spot though. Slept like a log. You rested up good, right? That was a tough fight. Even if you ain't got scars you can see, no sense in not getting a checkup. Well, thanks for coming by. I ought to swing by the outpost again later. Can't leave it unattended. Gotta tell the Civil Corps what happened too. Kinda surprised. They ain't even sent me a get well soon. Oh, well, if you were fancying that dish, take it. A little payback for saving my life.
It was more like him saving us, but yeah, Cable, Logan, I guess. Okay, let's go to the school. Are the quick save a bit rough, or because we have so many stuff right now that, you know. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks fancy.
And that, children, is why you should never feed noodles to a yakmel, no matter how much he begs you for them. Oh, you must be the builder. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jane. It's lovely to finally meet you. I'm afraid you caught me practicing. The first day of school is just around the corner and there's so much to do to prepare. I was hoping you might help me get the classroom ready. First impressions matter, you know? This new building is wonderful, but the decoration is a bit on the traditional side. If you could bring me some things to spruce it up and make it my own, it might make everyone feel more at home and less nervous. The kids, not me. Of course, I'm not nervous. Not in the least. It's all about the children, right? Oh, you're such a lifesaver. So here's a list of things I need to spruce up the school. After you make them, just bring them along and place them in the classroom.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna fix them.
And then I'm gonna use my super duper space laser to blast open the clouds. Boom! Pow! Cockage! Hey! Hey!
Who do you think you are? These clouds have covered our world for hundreds of years. Peach, you foolhardy, reckless young man. We need to go back to our caves and embrace the darkness. Yeah!
Good job, Jasmine. Ahem. Many people questioned Peach's radical ideas, thinking he was bound to fail. But he persevered and aimed his machine at the sky and fired a massive burst of energy.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm going to break a hole in the sky and let the sun shine down on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I reckon I'm gonna break me a big old hole in that there sky and let the sun shine down on us. Nailed it. Hasta la vista, Cloudy. Pacow!
And against all odds, Peach achieved this miraculous feat and brought the light back into everyone's life.
Wow! Wow! Teacher, I should be Peach. I did a way better job than Andy. He can't even remember his lines. No offense, Andy.
Feedback received. Well, you know, sometimes it's less about the words and more about the charisma. That X factor, that presence, that star power. It gets the people going. I'm talking pizzazz.
Everyone gave an amazing performance today. Yes, Andy forgot his lines, but he brought life to the character. It was almost as if Peach was right in front of me. And of course, Jasmine and little Pebbles were as wonderful as ever.
Why were so many people against Peach? Wasn't he doing the right thing? I don't understand.
Well, you have to understand the society at time.
Okay, that's some cool interaction right there. Do we have more? I will go inside. Will we have more? Nope. We are good. Let's go build the stuff. So we now have a nice school. Oh, that's a nice building actually. They did a fine job. You know, when you have the budget, you can do anything. I guess. Alright. Φτιάχνουμε sculpture, general stand and lamp stuff. Okay. That's ready, that and that. What are we missing? Sea salt. Ooh. Let's go buy a bunch of stuff. A bunch of salt and some other ingredients. Probably they will help. Yeah, we cannot use it. I wanna use it. No. Remember the days that we are getting like these and stuff? Let's buy all that stuff. Not the tea. The tea, we have the tea. We have plenty of tea. Cool. So now probably we need to let that run. Let's see if there's anything that's cool. Yeah, we are ahead, of course, we are ahead. Anything cool? That's easy enough. Yep. We can go get that to Heidi. That's an easy thing to do. So let me do a little bit of waiting, make those stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, morning. And yeah, today's the day the new school teachers get introduced. Let's go to the school to ceremony. Yep, I did finish everything, but it was too late to do it. But now we can do it from 3D. Seems every about to convinced. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, cool. And we have also a campaign. Nice. First, let's go. Can we decorate first? And then we're gonna continue with the campaign. We have also in here, so it's two things at once. So yeah. So we are introducing, but also we need to put that stuff as well.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out so early. What an exciting day! We're here to celebrate the opening of Sandrock's brand new school. Thanks to the combined efforts of Construction Junction and our Commerce Guild, our children will no longer lose at the starting line. Ahem. During the Relic Rush, Sandrock was a bit more bustling than it is now. At that time, the city had a school, and there were even plans for a university. But as the environment degraded and the sandstorms became more rampant, more and more people moved away. When our last teacher, Miss Bliss, retired due to health reasons, no replacement wanted to come, leaving an empty schoolhouse sitting there until a sandstorm finished the job.
I remember the day Miss Bliss
We
retired.
did our best to try to bring back a school to Sandrock. But budget and population reality always stood in the way. In the meantime, folks in our community stepped up. Vivi, Heidi, even church members taught our children where they could. In the end, I think we can all agree the children of Sandrock are our future. We need to give them the best darn school we could possibly build.
We're getting emotional here.
But a school is just a building if it doesn't have a teacher. So, let's all give a great big Sandrock welcome to Jane, our new school teacher. Would you like to say a few words, Jane?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you all for the warm welcome. I'm looking forward to working with your children and filling their minds with knowledge. I hope our time together will inspire in them a love of learning that extends throughout their lives. I can't wait to get started.
We are super happy to have you here, Jane. Now, without further ado, as mayor of this lovely town, I hereby dedicate this school to the children of Sandrock. Jane will need some time to get her classroom set up and the curriculum planned. But school starts soon, so make sure our kids have all their school supplies ready. Have a truly great day, folks.
Miss Jane, pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Heidi. Welcome to Sandrock.
Oh, Heidi. Yes, a pleasure to meet you as well. You designed the school, did you not? I must say, my eyes lit up when I saw the design. You really went above and beyond.
Oh, you saw the design before you came?
I did! In fact, it sealed the deal for me. When I saw your angular, decisive lines shaped and cradled such a cozy little den of learning, I started to hear the voices of children laughing and singing. It was a no-brainer.
Huh, whoa. I never expected my design to make such an impact. Well, I'll try to continue to impress. Say, you know, I used to be something of a teacher here myself. Me and, one other guy used to tutor the only kid in town.
Is that so? How wonderful. So nice to be amongst like-minded individuals. Who is this other guy exactly? Well, I must meet them at once.
Ah, well, he's, kinda going through some...
It's fabulous! Thank you. It's just how I imagined. I can see why Trudy said you're the best of the best. Right, well, I need to get cracking planning my lessons. Oh, that reminds me. Is there somewhere we can rent books in Sandrock? A city hall, maybe? Could you show me the way there? It's for my lessons. I just did a little practice, but I feel like I'm missing something. I think if I dig through a couple of books, I'll find what I need. You caught me. I was trying to think about how I can bring a little dramatics to my lessons. Like, just before, I was trying to teach the digestive system of Yakmal. See? I'm boring myself already. I thought a little acting magic could grab the students' attention. I figured if I could really show them the pain a Yakmal feels while eating noodles, they'd really empathize. You know, back at college, I wrote a paper called Theater in Education, Methods for Engaging Edutainment. It even won an award. Really? Oh, you're the best. Let's go!
So, what did you have in mind for the PTA, Dan B?
Yeah, I'm interested as well.
Oh, look at this. This is my 10-point plan. We're gonna make sure the kids of Sandrock will have the best experience in school.
Holiday parties? Spring trip?
Radical Dreamers Society?
That's right. We're also gonna need an officer and a bookkeeper. Who's interested?
Gotta say, Dan, when you roll, you really go all out. Maybe I can volunteer some of my time for this. And Rocky's as well.
And I'll work with you on the lunch program.
Okay.
Miss Neon, I just had to say it again. Thank you so much for making all of this happen. Ah, to think I was really going to just rebuild that old shack and call it a school. Well, we all have our off days.
Really, Mayor, you don't have to thank me. I'm just doing what I think is right and trying to make a difference. Like you.
Right. Well, still, we need to also commemorate those who make a difference, to set an example to others and inspire them to do great things. That's why I've commissioned a small plaque to be placed at the door with your name on it.
Oh, really, don't. Please.
Well, then you're going to hate this idea. Jane suggested we name the school after you. Mian's Institute of Telesis, or MIT for short.
Really? Really, game?
What? Institute? Technology?
Yes, perhaps a bit of a stretch for a city school. But this is the kind of imagination we need teaching our young ones about the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit much. Jan, 63 of technology, MIT. Yeah, that's a cool word pun, if I have to say myself. Okay, let's go to that meeting and that other meeting. A lot of meeting today.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've called you all here to discuss how we'll move forward with Operation Greenland, which is what we're calling it now. It's much catchier than the plan to plant trees. Anyway, we have wonderful guests visiting us all the way from Highwind who will be aiding us on this plan. Please say hello to Professor Law and his assistant, Nia. Professor Law is a leading botany researcher in the Free Cities. You may know him for developing the planter box technique. The professor and his assistant will be staying with us for a while to study and solve the soil issue we're facing in the outback.
Thank you for the kind words, Mayor Trudy. I hope that we can work together to discover the reasons behind the inhospitable topsoil. I'm also interested in studying the declines in biomass productivity, particularly those due to anthropogenic causes. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope we have lots of interesting academic discussions and discoveries. Nia, do you want to say something?
Sure. It's so lovely to be back in Sandrock. A few of you have met me already, particularly the builder. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Nia.
Now that we've become acquainted, let's continue, shall we? So, let's assess the situation. We have now conducted 2 reforestation experiments in the desert. The little woods near Gecko Station was a resounding success. Using algae obtained from the shipwreck ruins, we were able to create a sustainable topsoil that supported trees. The second attempt was to plant a larger forest in the Eufaula outback. This time, the results were less than satisfactory. The algae did not prove effective, and the per capita water consumption was much higher than anticipated. Any ideas?
I visited Zeke yesterday, and he gave me a thorough assessment of the situation. His research was fascinating. Desert planting is a colossal task. It is remarkable you have been able to achieve what you have so far. Regarding the algae, we'll first collect some samples from the outback. Then we'll compare and contrast the samples with those in controlled environments back in Highwind to see if we can observe any differences. As for the water, I'm afraid I can't think of a solution right now. Based on Zeke's numbers, there will be a massive shortfall, even if we somehow reduce the tree's per capita water intake.
Well, we had water shortages before, and we pushed through. If we just put our heads together and...
Wait, there will be another water shortage in Sandrock.
Director Chi, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's good. Because that would be adverse to my tea drinking habits. If we're ever low on water again, why don't we just use the water from the Starship ruins?
Oh! Wait. What? There's water in the northern ruins?
Isn't this obvious? Okay, look. The Starship ruins was a manufacturing and launch facility for aerospace vehicles. So of course there's water. Spaceflight takes a lot of water. They most likely even had an atmospheric water generator. I simply haven't found a reservoir yet. I thought Justice would have told you that by now.
Huh?
What? You didn't tell me anything either.
Oh, I thought it was just logical. I presumed that you understood this. My mistake.
You, me. Let's have a talk later.
Is this really true? There might be a reservoir in the Starship ruins? And they have a water maker?
No.
Ah, so it was a joke.
Not might. I'm 100% certain there is a water reservoir in that area. It might have an atmospheric water generator. They were built into every space facility during the late Old World period.
Well, it seems to me that the water issue might no longer be an issue. Certainly worth this little misunderstanding.
Justice, can we get the Civil Corps out there to find this atmospheric water maker?
Yeah. Of course we can. No problem. How about you join me for an excursion to the Starship ruins tomorrow? Ha. Always raring to go, eh? Love to go get 'em attitude.
Well then, Director, Justice, and Builder will go with you to find this generator tomorrow. They'll be sure to protect you. I await the good news.
Wow, so I'm a highly valued asset being protected by a team of specialists.
Sounds like a plan. I'll start working with Mian and Heidi on plans for us to get that water into town.
You can count on me. This is so exciting.
You got it.
Then that's all for today's meeting. Thank you again, Professor Law and Nia, for coming all this way. If there really is water in the Starship ruins, this will change everything for Sandrock.
Wow, cool. So...
If I may ask, Director Chi,
Oh, we have more.
Here?
I'm here to use the telegraph. As you know, I'm supposed to report in to the Alliance once every week about my progress in the Starship ruins. Although it is a pain, they are funding me and giving me on-site protection, so contractually, I can't complain.
How are you progressing? I haven't seen much of you lately.
It is a very big rune. I'm only cataloguing the most standout of technologies. I'll leave the rest to the other researchers and archaeologists. Even so, it'll take me a while. It is a very big rune.
Well, I'm glad you showed up. If we didn't know about this new water source, I don't know what else we could have done. Maybe the light is finally looking out for us.
Cool. And I believe we need to go... Where exactly? Go to City Hall. Level 2. Okay, where is that? Never see that one. What? Okay, we are gonna look for that and... It's something new or what? Never seen it before. That's why I'm in disbelief that it even exists. Not in here. Not for sure. Oh. I just need to reload the cutscene.
This is it! Fundamentals of Drama education. Oh, look! Miss Jane, this is my favorite play. There is no joy like that of being loved by another, and feeling that your presence is an addition to their happiness. The love between Miss Jane and Mr. Rock is so touching. I wish I could...
Oh, hello. Are you here to borrow some books?
Oh! Hey, hello, Mayor Trudy. Yes, we are.
Wonderful. Well, just let me know which one you want to take out, and I'll make a note of it.
This one, please.
Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in acting, Jane. Maybe you'll want to have a little chat with Owen and our famous Kugo band. Sandrock's quite the walnut grove these days.
Oh, I didn't know Sandrock was full of such creativity. Thank you so much, Mayor.
Anyways, I've made a note of it now, so I'll let you get back to it.
Is it just me, or do you also start to get really nervous when you see someone with authority? It's like I'm asking my professor to review my work. I know, she's lovely. I really shouldn't be so nervous. I don't know. I'm not entirely confident. I was doing an internship at a school and the parents kept saying to just teach the stuff. They didn't really get my teaching style. Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. It's nice. You're the first real friend I've made in Sandrock so far. It's exciting to come to a new place, but it's also a little scary. I'm glad I met you, though. But I'll let you go now. Back to the book for me. Bye.
Cool, we have that quest. Do we have anything that else we need to do? Yeah, I know the episode, a bit longer, but still, not a big deal. Do we have anything else in here? I believe there is a small cutscene there that we are not gonna care. This is near. Nope, we are cool. So, this is gonna be for me for this episode. I know a bit longer than usual, but we have a nice campaign to do for the next day, and I will go grab some commissions, and yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. I will see you next episode. Have a nice day. Bye.